How much are our canvas pieces from Louis Vuitton really worth? Let's take a look. Let's investigate. Woo! Hi everyone, welcome back to VLV Crazy W. Now, today guys, I really want to have a serious conversation. And it's really related to those of you that are collectors of the Louis Vuitton bags, SLGs in canvas. Now, the current trend, as we can see with Louis Vuitton, is to really produce more and more beautiful, luxurious leather pieces in all these different variety of colors that just really feast the eyes. But for those of us that are self-proclaimed canvas lovers, where we sort of pretty much have a complete collection of only the brown or the damier ebene brownie color, could we be in for a bit of spot or bother going forward? Some of us think, we've invested in these Louis Vuitton pieces, we take care of them, we make sure that we look after them, that they're nice, that in the event, should we choose to sell them, we can get a reasonable return on investment. But is this indeed the case? As these newer pieces are coming out, the younger people, the young up and coming people that are looking at fashion in a slightly different way, are these people likely to look at the brown monogram, the classic monogram or Louis Vuitton print, as a bit outdated, as something that they don't really want to deal with, or they're not interested in? How does that affect our collection? How does it affect how we can resell these pieces? Does the future indeed look bleak for those of us that have quite an abundance of canvas monogram or damier ebene pieces? Guys, we've got to start thinking about this and how this is really going to affect us, particularly those of us that have purchased these things with the idea that maybe I can sell them on down the road, get what I pay for them, or at least make a tidy little profit from them. This is something we got to talk about. So guys, I don't know about anyone else, but I'm actually a little concerned. I'm not gonna lie. Now, this concern may well be in vain, because the reality is they are continuing to manufacture, produce and sell the canvas pieces at the moment on the website and in the stores. So I may be stressing unnecessarily, but I'm not gonna lie, it's given me food for thought. It's making me think, should I start to get rid of some of my canvas pieces to protect myself? Because what I would hate to think of the money that I've spent in accumulating these pieces to then lose out down the road later on. So what I want to do today, just as a very interesting exercise, I've taken, I think, 10 pieces, and I've looked at when I bought them, what I bought them for. I've also looked at what they are currently selling for now, and the difference between what I paid, what they're valued at, what I would have purchased them for now, and what that would look like in monetary value. So let's take a look at the 10 pieces I've isolated that I want us to talk about. So, first piece. Okay guys, so because it's all serious and that, I've made some notes to make sure I don't get anything wrong or that I don't miss anything out, because I have a tendency to do that, because it's a very serious video today. So let's keep our concentration levels high and pay attention to the amount of money we are spending on Louis Vuitton. Okay then, so the first piece that I purchased, or that I want to talk about, is my Speedy 30 bandolier. Now, I purchased this in January 2018, and I purchased it for £925. So the price, so let's take a look at it. So here is my Speedy bandolier 30. This now retails for £1,310. So that means that if I was to purchase or start my collection today, I would have to pay an extra £385. An extra £385 for this bag should I start my collection today. So what I'm going to do is I'll do that for every bag, and then I'm going to add up the complete total of extra spend that I would have to have available now should I restart my collection based on just these items that I want to talk about. Now, how beautiful is that? The bag still remains in great condition. I've dressed her up a little bit, make her look pretty, but this is bag number 1. Let's move on. Okay guys, so the next item that I purchased, now I got this in February 2018, and it is this little baby here, and I purchased her for £560. So yes, I purchased her 4 years ago. What I did was, because we have accounts with Louis Vuitton, I was able to check all of my past purchases so that I can see exactly what I paid for them when I purchased them. So this is very, very accurate. So let me get my notebook out. So for this nice BB now, if you wanted it, or if I wanted to start my collection again now, I would be looking to pay £890, and that's an increase of £330, an increase of £330. But that's how Louis Vuitton are. They don't play, and they know what type of customer they want or clientele they're looking for. So anyway, let's keep this moving. So with the next piece, I bought this a few of these actually in February. Actually, I bought it in January because I bought quite a few things then. Went a bit crazy. So in January 2018, I purchased the mini pochette. I purchased this one, and I purchased one in the monogram canvas, so the mini pochette. I purchased it at that time for £195, and now they retail for £515. So if I look at what that's an increase of, because I'm not good at maths, people I suck at maths. So that is a £320 increase. If I wanted to now start my collection today, I would have to pay that extra. So already the pennies are adding up. Let's have a look at the next item. Okay, so the next item, ladies and gentlemen, I decided that I wanted a compact purse or bag. And so I chose to purchase the next item, which is the beautiful, wonderful Pochette Felice. Now, when I first purchased this back in 2018, it was retailing for £655 for the monogram Pochette Felice. But now, let me check my handy notes, it retails for £1,030, making that an increase of £375 in 4 years time. So look at that, an extra £375 for the Pochette Felice if you wanted to start your collection now. Never mind the people that have bought and sold and bought and sold and bought and sold. The money's adding up. So we're tallying this up as we're going along. So the beautiful Pochette Felice. Next. Okay guys, so the next purchase, and time is of the essence because I'm losing light. So my next purchase in November 2018 was the Clooney MM, and I purchased her for £1,480. So here she is. Let's introduce her. So here's my Clooney MM. Look how cute and beautiful she is. I'm losing light so bad. Look how beautiful and cute she is. So if you were to purchase her now, she's priced now at £1,780, and that increase of £300 in total over the last 4 years. So this is the Clooney MM. She's a bit misshapen there. So again, look at that extra money. That starts to add up. But how beautiful is she? Next bag. Okay, party people. The next bag that I have to share with you is the Cannes bag, and I know you've seen it before, but for those of you that haven't watched my channel, any of my other videos, then it's relevant. So the Cannes bag I purchased in January 2019, so now that's only 3 years ago, and I purchased her for £1,670, and she now retails for £2,020. So that's an increase of £350. Look at the beautiful Cannes bag. So to have delayed on purchasing this bag would have been a horrific mistake. Look how beautiful she is. She's absolutely perfect. No wear and tear, nothing. And I do use her. Such a great, beautiful bag. I've got her strap on, you know, just so you guys can see it. I rarely put the strap on, but there she is. And I always like to make sure that they look pretty too. So they get to dress up just like I get to dress up. Okay, next bag. So the next bag that I purchased, and I purchased this in April 2019, is the beautiful reverse monogram pochette Matisse. I purchased this for £1,340, and today if you wanted to get this bag, you're looking to pay £1,780. That is a whopping £440 increase since I purchased it. People, it is adding up. And again, this is a beautiful bag, very nice. I have said before that I've got glazing issue here where the glazing has lifted up, so I'm actually going to take this to Louis Vuitton and have them look at it. So that is the pochette Matisse. Next bag. So the next offering is actually more recent offering, and it is the Alma BB. Now I purchased the Alma BB in August 2021 for £1,030, and in the last 8 months she has increased to a whopping £1,220, and it's a nice tidy increase of £190 in the space of 8 months. So here you have my wonderful, beautiful Alma BB, still perfect, still wonderful. I've got to admit, I've worn her one time because I'm terrified of her. She's too high maintenance. I can't take her, she can't take me. So for now, she's got to put up, shut up, stay on the shelf until I feel a little bit more brave and a little bit more ready to go. So let's look at the next item. Okay guys, so the next item is not a bag, because I said to myself, you know, I'm a lady that loves to wear a lot of heels. Because I'm a little small, so I'm like 5'1/2" on a very good day. And so I said to myself, you know, my friends and family were, why don't you start walking? Why don't you walk and wear flat shoes? I don't want to hear it. However, some of that nonsense did penetrate my brain, and I decided to say, okay, well, let me get something flat that I can still look good, style it out, and still be on point. So I decided to invest in the front row sneakers from Louis Vuitton. The front row sneakers from Louis Vuitton. People, can you even see me wearing these crazy things? So I invested in the front row sneakers from Louis Vuitton, and when I purchased these in January 2019, when I thought I was going to be fit and like start walking more places with flat shoes. I purchased these for £420. So now they retail, if you wanted to buy these, for £620. So therefore a whopping increase of £200. And I'm telling you now, if this was today, I wouldn't be buying these. I can literally count on one hand how many times I've worn these, like literally this many times. However, I have them, and you know, I often thought about selling them, but I feel a bit weird about selling shoes. It just seems so weird to me. But maybe I will, but they've gone up by so much, and if I'm not really a flat type of shoe girl, I really should just get rid of them. It makes literally no sense. So if you're a size 4, holla at me. But more important is the increase. Next item. Okay guys, so the next bag that I got, again a more recent purchase, and this one was purchased in, I think it's the same time, August 2021, and it is my Artsy. So my beautiful Artsy, I paid £1,520 for this Artsy, and she's now, if you wanted to buy her, is £1,740, and that is a whopping £220 price increase. And that's for just an 8-month-old. 8 months old, it's gone up by £220. So how beautiful is this bag? She's absolutely stunning. As you can see, she still literally hasn't been used. I haven't used the bag yet. I need to do a video on all the ones that I haven't used out of fear. So the artsy, the important point here is we're talking about the amount spent versus how much it would cost today. And then we're going to total up the overall amount to see how much I would have to spend overall for each of these items should I start my collection today. The artsy. Okay, so let me tell you, this scarf is driving me bloody crazy. Like literally, it's sliding here, sliding on. I've got to watch those videos where they show you how to, you know, make the way you wrap your scarves, you know, or wear your scarves more interesting. And I'm covering it because I'm wearing my Primark pajamas. They're so nice and so cute. Anyway, I digress. The next bag and the final item is I don't have the basic model, not basic, people take that word wrong. I don't have this particular, okay, scrap that. I have the Neverfull, but the World Tour Neverfull. So I don't have the normal monogram Neverfull, Damier Ben, Damier Zio Neverfull, but it's about the Neverfull itself. So although I have the World Tour Neverfull, so this is the World Tour Neverfull, I'm really talking about Neverfull. So this was released in 2016, as we know. Now I don't know what they were retailing for then. All I can tell you is that I bought this pre-loved, so I'm going to include it because I wanted to include the Neverfull so that people can see the price increases. And I know that they were retailing for under £1,000 at one point. So because I don't actually have that data, I'm just going to go on for myself, if I purchase this pre-loved, and if I wanted to buy one now, a World Tour version, I know that they're quite expensive, but I'm just going to go on standard. So I purchased for £950 back in 2018. So if I wanted to buy the standard Neverfull, like the normal Neverfull, I'm looking at £1,410. And so therefore for me, that would have been an increase of £460 if I wanted to just get a normal Neverfull and not necessarily this one. Now the price would be much higher if I wanted to get one of the, I'm sure you can still get World Tour types, or if I wanted to get the heritage ones where you can, but there's the World Tour variation still exists, but that was just so that we can get a gauge on the price. Whew. Thank you, that's over. So now what I want to do is look at what my spend was. So for all of those items, I took the opportunity to just add them all up, what my actual spend was on each of those items. So my actual spend was £10,754 is what I spent on those items. Now the increase collectively for all of those items was £3,570. So the final total being, if I'd have decided to purchase all of these things now, I would be looking at paying a whopping £14,324 and whatever pence. So the difference is just over £3,500 by starting your collection later. So what does that tell you guys? It's very obvious, but until we put it into a monetary value and look at the numbers, we almost don't see it. If you want something, I suggest you buy it now. Don't wait, because the longer you wait, we all know this, it gets more expensive. But when you look at what you could have saved, if you look back on your collection and you add up how much it all costs and then what it would cost now if you were to start it again, the lesson is there. So bear that in mind, party people. So fundamentally, my message today is, for me, I have spent a lot of money on these pieces, a lot of money, and I don't wish to lose out at all. For the price of everything that I've just showed you, I could buy a really top spec Chanel bag. I can get one, maybe I can get two, depending on the type that I can get. So I could switch all these out and get 2 Chanel bags instead of all of these, some of which I don't even bloody use. And I just got them out of this whole hyper thing. But again, the whole canvas brown thing, I am worried. I would like to know your thoughts. Those of you that have a lot of canvas, are you concerned too? Are you concerned about the future of your collection, or do you not care? Are you just happy like I have what I have and I'm happy and I'll have them wherever? But for me, it's different. I enjoy them. I love them. I don't want to sell them, but I'm concerned that going forward, these whole leather bags and all these new variety colors, more engaging colors, more eye-catching colors, it's going to make the canvas pieces, null and void. So these are the things that bother me, occasionally when I can be bothered to think about it. It bothers me a little bit. But I wanted to do this video because, it's been playing on my mind, and it was shocking to me how much I actually spent. I didn't know I had that much money. I thought I was poor. Well, I am actually, if you could check my purse, nothing in it. So to put that monetary value on what I've purchased, it's actually quite shocking. But it just gives me some peace to know that had I have not purchased it then and I started it now, I actually have made a nominal saving of just over £3,500. So thank you for watching the video today. I hope it's been thought-provoking. I'd like to hear what you have to say about it. Anyway, I will see you again on the next one. Bye.